iHasCupquake. Welcome to another episode of Piece of Quake, where you get to know a little bit more about me and answer your questions. I'm just gonna go ahead and mention the purple elephant in the room. My hair is purple. Like really purple. I know I had wanted it purple before, but it was more red, but now it's like legitimately purple. I got it done on Wednesday and I'm super happy with it. I love it, and yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to some questions. I just wanted to throw that out there just in case you guys didn't notice. But I'm gonna take some questions from Facebook. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first question comes from Caitlin, and she asks, what do your friends / family think of your job as a YouTuber? So, my family, I think some of my family doesn't really understand what I do. I mean, I don't really talk about it much in front of my family, but my parents understand what I do, and so does my brother. My immediate family do, and they support it. They watch, you know, most of my videos. My mom watches all the channels that I have. She watches all the videos. She doesn't really watch the gameplay because she says that she gets bored. But she supports it. My dad supports it as well. I do believe he watches some of my videos. And friends, most of my friends who do know about what I do are already in the YouTube scene. They already know how it works. So it's kind of just like another job. But I do have some other friends, like people from high school, who I just don't talk about it. I really don't talk about it. I just try to avoid it because I still feel kind of weird telling people that I am a YouTuber. Like, it's a weird job title. What would you put in a description of a job interview? Or not a job interview, because you're interviewing, but okay. Anyways, what would you put in as your job title? So, like, I can't put, like, YouTuber. iHasCupquake, look me up. Can't do that. Usually what I put is just a web show producer. It's kind of a good way to say it. A producer / illustrator / editor. I think there is a term for a producer and editor. It's called predator. For realsies. I'm not kidding. It's a terrible name, but I guess that's what I am. I'm a predator. To catch a predator. I don't like calling myself that, but I produce. I'm an editor. And that's basically what I tell people when they ask what I do, and I don't ever go really in depth about it. So only my immediate family and my close friends know what I do, and they're really happy for me, and they think it's awesome, and I think it's awesome, and I want them to do it as well. So that was a really long answer. Let's get to another question. This next question comes from Cynthia, and she asks, what will you be wearing to EDC? So, if you guys haven't heard, if you're watching this right now, I'm driving to Vegas right now. I'm going to EDC, which is Electric Daisy Carnival. This is my 5th year going, and I look forward to it. We have a really big group. This year, I think it's around 40 people that we're going to actually hang out with and go. And we have 20 people staying in our house alone. So it's kind of a big deal. It's really awesome. It's just kind of just to celebrate, you know, take a little break, a little vacation, celebrate, you know, life, and enjoy music and just be with friends. And so my outfits, I actually just did a video on my Quake channel, because I'm not going to post what I'm wearing on this channel because it wouldn't be really, unless it was I don't know. If it was a game convention, I would probably do that. But I have all my outfits posted on Quake. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can. And I love this festival just because it's Electric Daisy Carnival. You really get to play on wearing flowers and daisies. And there's girls who go completely crazy with their outfits, and it's awesome. But I just don't have the time to do that. So go check that out if you're interested. And I'm actually really happy that I got to have my hair done on Wednesday. I got it done on time for EDC. I didn't do it for EDC, but I've been wanting this for a while, but it just happened perfectly. And the last question comes from Ethan, and he asks, if you could change one thing about the world, what would it be? That's a really good question because there are so so much messed up things about this world that I would totally change. But if I had to choose one thing, I think it would be, my gosh, that's a really hard question. If I had to change one thing, and I think it would probably solve a lot of issues, it's just to love. There's so much hate in this world, and I feel like love can really cure a lot of things. Loving one another, loving our neighbors, and war, and it would probably, you know, I feel like with the way things are going now, the way that all the nations are, and how we're preparing for defense, preparing our defense of state for attacks, for different wars, and all of this stuff, I feel like we are going to be our own demise, really. And it's really sad if you think about it. You know, we are all on this planet together. We should work together, and it's just not like that. So I think if I had to change one thing, it'd probably be just everyone can just not have hate. Don't hate people. What would you change, Red? What would you change?
The amount of hunger in this world.
Hunger?
Yeah. And just violence.
Violence, right? See? Violence wouldn't be there if there was no hate, and people wouldn't be hungry if people loved another and give them food and didn't let them starve on the streets. What would you guys change? That's a really good question. One thing. One thing. Alright, so that is it for all of the questions. If you guys would like to ask a question for next week's episode, you can follow me on Facebook. That's normally where I usually ask, or it's not follow, I think it's just like. It's a Facebook fan page, but I'll put that in the description. That's where I ask for the questions, because with Twitter, it just gets too crazy to try to see all of the tweets and everything. So I'll put that in the description. Now we can go ahead and get to the Gamer of the Week. So Gamer of the Week is someone that you guys suggest, and it's just another gamer in the YouTube community, and I just want to give them a little bit of spotlight. So today's Gamer of the Week is Shadowface321, and he plays a lot of Minecraft, also plays Call of Duty, but his commentary is really well done. He also does really well in editing his videos, so I would definitely go recommend checking him out. I'll annotate to his channel right here. But that's it for today's episode. I'm on my way to Vegas right now, and I'm happy. Just picture me happy in a car. I'm not gonna be driving. I'll be sitting like playing Candy Crush or something. But I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Quake, and I will see you all later. Bye.